fuck? Ah, the hell happened with that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. New con song for Christmas, because Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Happy holidays to those who don't celebrate Christmas. And because I do, I'm gonna got we got calm music. I'm gonna play this for a little bit. I'll play this song and then yeah. I'm just gonna play this. My phone's charging. Alright, cool. Alright, so today, outside of that, we are chilling out today. I don't have much to do on my docket of things. Um, I have the Blue Lock video. The only thing is, I can't really work on it on stream because the only thing I have to do right now is animation stuff, which means I have to use my mocap suit, and I cannot stream with the mocap suit, which is kind of sad. So we're not streaming. This thing always ends up loosening up on me, I swear. So we're not streaming the animation process for that because it is my body, and this works via Wi-Fi, so I can't stream at the same time. I've had problems with that before, so we can't do that. Also, I found out because I was checking my videos. Apparently, my Blue Lock stream, like the one where I was working on the Blue Lock video, like you cannot watch it because of the FIFA videos that I was watching during it. Apparently, like you get immediately like you it does not work if you play FIFA World Cup videos at all. Which is crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. I should have known, but I'm not that smart, so that's fine. But yeah, I can't really work on the Blue Lock thing. I could probably work on the Rococo Tinder video. Because it's like an 8-second animation, and outside of the actual character animation, which again I can't do because I'm going to be using the mocap suit, I can probably work on the environment today if we're going to do anything, you know what I mean? So I think that might be fun. I don't really want to work on anything Cyberpunk related on stream, at least, because I usually like to do that on my free time, and rarely I like to maybe do a thing here and there on actual stream. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm also very curious on if people like me doing more quick edits, like the car chase, or like how the Blue Lock video is gonna be, where it's just like a couple clips of animation and stuff with like VFX and shit, sound design and all that, because they're pretty quick to make, and I can usually work on those in between other videos or like bigger projects like Cyberpunk, which require a lot more of my time and energy. But you know, I guess it depends on what people like, but we'll see. I'm kind of excited for Christmas, because today's pretty shit, like very shit. It's very windy. It's been raining all day. The sun's kind of going down because I streamed later than I normally do. But one thing that's really nice about Christmas, I might be getting a like plethora of RGB lights for the room, for this room, which is really nice because I have my camera set to like 6400 ISO, which is not bad considering this camera handles it pretty well. It's just that on stream I notice a lot of grain popping up and I don't like it, so I do want to reduce it. Even during the day you get a lot of light, but my face over here is like just black, and I don't really like that with the shadow over here, so I want to be adding like RGB lights all around the room. So that way I can stream at later hours if I ever need to, and during the day when I'm supposed to be streaming. The sun's coming out, actually. I think it just stopped raining. I see it. RGB lights might be nice. In general, though, just to fill out the room a little bit more. That's kind of the only thing I'm really excited for, is to really get some nice lighting in here, because the only light I have is this lamp, which it's a shitty lamp, which I'm gonna get rid of later on, but it's very basic and it doesn't really look that great on the screen, even though it does, I guess, fill out the room a little bit more. I don't know. Hold up, I do gotta post I'm streaming, even though I don't know what I'm doing today. Kind of mainly wanted to chill, maybe look at some like YouTube tutorials on stream with you guys, or react to animations and maybe like try to deep dive into like how to make them. I think my mail guy's here. Boop, boop, boop. Stream. That's a good clip, I guess. But hell yeah. Let me just get the link for this. I'm sorry, I have to do things like this. Damn. It looks pretty nice right now. I like the lighting. At least IRL. It looks okay on here. Okay. Damn, it is windy outside. I don't know how much you guys can hear. Damn. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed. One thing I'm kind of annoyed about is that I have, sorry, I have so much shit going on right now. This weather sucks, but right now the sun decided to come out right when I started streaming. It knew I was streaming. It was like, hey man, I'm gonna do you a solid. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. We're gonna do you a solid. Get your last stream in for the year, because I am not streaming. Well, I might stream for New Year's, but I want to actually have something planned. If I don't, then I'm not streaming for next year. I think that'll be cool. It's really nice out right now, actually. But yeah, I'm hyped. Hype. Boom, boom, boom. Also in March, I have client work that I gotta do for Jimmy Zhang. He's gonna be going to Japan, and I'm gonna be editing some like VFX and stuff during March. So during that period, because it's after the Cyberpunk video, I'm not gonna be immediately starting a new project for that month, but on stream, I will be editing his vlogs and stuff, like the intros and shit. I'm getting paid a decent amount, so it's kind of worth right now. So, and I'm gonna be investing that money back into the videos. Hopefully. Hopefully. Ooh, yelling outside. Chill. Damn. It's Christmas tomorrow. Or happy holidays. I don't know what anybody here celebrates, but happy holidays. / Happy Christmas. Or Merry, I said Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Other holidays. Is there any other holidays besides Hanukkah and Christmas? I really don't know any other ones, if there is any. But happy whatever the fuck. Yeah. I think I'm going to be doing a mountain today. I think that's kind of the goal. I need to do a mountain for a Rococo video. Because they're having a contest, and I want to make a mountain with like an anime character in there. Doing like a Tinder video. Where he's like vlogging on the mountain. Because he's on vacation at the Alps. And then he puts the phone down to do like a TikTok challenge. And it's going to be really cringe, but I'm going to bring it up in the video. It'll be funny, because I have to voice act. And I don't want to voice act. Ugh. Also, I was playing like fucking... What was I playing yesterday? I was playing Cyberpunk yesterday. Again. Because I have to. I end up playing it every so often now just to get like more reference footage or potential scans from the game, because sometimes I don't want to model every tiny little thing, so I'll just scan like assets from the game itself, which is fine because I'm not making any money off the video. But the only thing that sucks is when I do decide to put these assets on Patreon, I'm not going to be able to sell them. Which sucks. I want to sell stuff. Hold up. Someone's been arguing for like the past 5 minutes outside. Hold up. Sus. They're arguing. Does anybody want to do anything specific? I'm kind of chilling today. Like, I don't even need to start the mountain idea yet. I have until January 27th to do that video, but it's gonna take me like a day. As long as I record everything with the mocap suit early, we should be fine. Damn, why is it so bright now? Wow, it's actually just normal cloudy. It was like pouring outside with like my house moving from wind. Crazy. I'm good on that. Okay. I guess we could, I kind of want to watch, I was gonna say react. I hate the word react, but I do want to find like animations and stuff and like kind of just react, I guess, to them. I think that would be kind of cool. Yeah, that's crazy. He looks so much different now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like kind of in the mood. I like kind of want to just like see an animation, break it down, and be like, oh, so like this is how I would do it. Or if I just don't know what the fuck they did, I don't know. But like, kind of want to go through it. I am currently on Instagram, but I don't know if I should go on YouTube and find like bigger animations, if that makes sense. More long form stuff, the type of shit that I actually do, or I should say want to do. I don't actually do it yet. Yeah, I can't really use Instagram. I have too many people that I'm following that are like friends of mine from LA that like aren't editors. They're just influencers, so it's like my feed is like not just normal editing shit half the time. I need a new account. Just for memes. Blender memes and just Blender everything. 3D animation short film. I don't know. We'll do Blender. Oh, you know what I did watch? I watched Charge, the Blender open movie thing. I don't know why they call it an open movie. I don't really know what that means. But Blender Studio made it. Visually cool, but I'm not that interested in it. It wasn't like a wow. It's just like cool, you did it in Blender, I guess. Like I don't really know how else I feel about it besides that. Blender Studios just in general, their films are not like stuff that I actually give a shit to watch. Feel so bad saying that, but I also do not care. Dynamo Dream. Ian Hubert's thing though. That's pretty fire. Oh shit, I found the Photoshop tutorial that does the 90s look. Have you seen the new Avatar movie? Fuck no. I do not plan on giving them my money for that. That sounds like ass. I'm not that interested because it's just like, I get it. They know how to do cooler stuff now with billions of dollars. It's not that impressive to me anymore. Like, if I found out that, like, one dude made Avatar 2, hit me up. But when you're like, when you need, like, apparently they needed, like, $2 billion to break even on, like, opening weekend. And they only made, like, 500 mil, which is a lot. But for the amount of money they spent, it just doesn't even seem worth it for something that crazy. So, is it good, Rose? Have you seen it? Is it actually, like, good? Because I don't even remember the story of the original one. I just remember dude decides to be Avatar and kick ass. And fall in love with blue people. And has sex with them with his brain. And there's mechas with swords and shit. That's about as far as I know from the whole thing. Also, I'm not sharing my screen at the moment. I like have to. I'm trying to just find like something to actually watch. And I don't really want to go through this whole thing on stream because I got copyright striked from FIFA because I played their thing during my Plulock stream. So annoying. I don't know, man. None of these short films interest me, and I don't know why, which does make me wonder if making a short film even matters anymore, or like a movie, because they're kind of like, they're just boring. And I don't know if it's a story perspective either. Like, are the people who are making these movies just like, or short films, just not trying that hard at the story point of view? I don't really know. I mean, visually, of course, concerning the money, but story-wise, although I don't remember shit from the first one, but it was really fun. It was fun at times. It was visually fun to look at. I had fun, to be honest. Alright. I feel like I would have to be really high to watch that to actually give a shit. I truly only care about story when it comes to watching a movie nowadays or a show. And like, the visuals don't have to go that crazy for me. I mean, they can, but I like it when they do both. God damn, there's like, well, don't worry, the story is cool. Bet. Well, I'll wait. If it gets reposted on something else, then maybe. Like on an actual platform. I just don't actually go to the movie theaters, which is part of the main reason that I don't care to watch it. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, none of these piqued my interest whatsoever. There was a Cyberpunk one though that came up, and I don't know if they're copyrighted, which is like my only problem right now. And I don't know if it's solid enough to watch. It just looks like it has a good amount of action scenes that like I can enjoy it somewhat. I don't know. How much is the ticket there? I can try and check. What's it called? Oh yeah, Avatar 2. $12 for general admission. I don't know if that's a lot, but that's kind of normal here, at least, to do like $12, and then it's like $11 for seniors and children, which isn't really much of a downgrade of a ticket. I don't know. It doesn't sound that fun. Also, none of these short films pique my interest. Can someone just link me something to watch, and then I'll just watch it and try and guess how they maybe did something or whatever? I'm like struggling to figure it out. This is also my last stream potentially for the year. Damn. Is that a lot? How much is it for you? Either way, this might be my last stream for the year. I don't know when. Well, I'll definitely be back in January, but I have stuff that oh, actually, I gotta text somebody because we're supposed to film something today. But, yeah, I just have to deal with holiday stuff. Like, Christmas is this weekend. New Year's is then coming up. My dad's birthday is on the 30th, so, like, the day before New Year's, so, I have a lot of stuff that I have to do in between, and I think I should take a break for the holidays. I do gotta text my homie. I don't know if he's busy though. It's kind of late for him. We're usually supposed to try and film like really early in the morning for me, but I woke up mad late. Normal it's $7, and on Monday it's $3.50. God damn! What the fuck? Rip. Ugh. I don't know why movies. I don't know. This is probably why I also don't go to movies. Why watch a movie for $10 on Premiere just to say you were there? It's like motherfuckers who are like on Crunchyroll when like the new episode of Chainsaw Man comes out and be like, claim your ticket here that you were here. And that's all you get for having the subscription. Which I guess makes sense, but I'm also kind of like, it doesn't make that much sense when like I pay a subscription to like Netflix and it's probably gonna end up being on there eventually. On God, for real. Stupid. It is stupid. I wanna chill today. I just kind of wanna sit back, relax, not worry about editing for a second, because I do have a kind of extended break going on next week. And I'm supposed to record something with Alex today. The dude that I did the tier list video with. So we will. I have to figure out when that's happening, if it's happening, because if it's not happening today, then it's gonna happen during my break next week. Because we're trying to get something planned for January on, I guess I can say it. It's like on a new channel. We're doing something new-ish. And we've been planning it for the past couple of months. We're kind of working on like behind the scenes branding stuff for it, but we just want to do something new that hasn't really happened in the editing community as far as we know. Well, it kind of has, but I think not to the extent that we wanted it. So it'll be cool. I've been kind of talking about it for a while, and I did slightly hint at it when he came on the tier list video. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I also really want to get, this is like, oh, we should talk about New Year's resolutions today. But outside of that, on stream, I want to start having more people on. I get really bored doing these by myself. I'm not going to lie. I like talking to myself all the time. It's weird as fuck to do it almost every single day. And I do kind of prefer having somebody else on that wants to, you know, do this with me. We can actually do like more planned content than just normal stuff. Like the tier list video. The tier list video is kind of like the idea of stuff I want to do on here, but like more editing related, like maybe having like speed runs on stream of like forcing a friend of mine to like model a house in like 30 minutes and seeing how far they get. Like, I don't know, some shit like that would be kind of funny. And I want to get like more editors on board for stream. That or just normal friends. Maybe even play like games or something. Because currently I've been only playing Cyberpunk, the Spider-Man games, because they came out on PC and I'm so hyped about that because I love those games. Overwatch, and I kind of just started playing Valorant like a week ago. I hate it. I don't like Valorant. I don't just like log on. I'm not that addicted. Nor am I addicted at all. I rather sleep than than play Valorant. Or I guess games in general. Thanks for the subscribe, Rajveer. It didn't come up though. Why does it not come up on here? You know what's crazy? I have alerts. Alright, I'm not filming today. I'm filming on Monday. I have alerts on my Streamlabs to alert when there's a new subscriber, but they don't fucking work. What the fuck? It comes up here. I have like a mini feed thing that tells me who's subscribed. Like, oh, it worked. It worked. Look at that. It worked. You see it? You saw it? It worked. Yo. I didn't think that was gonna work. Sick. Thank you. On the road to 1,000. Let's go. I am so tired. I'm not gonna lie. I wish there was more to do in the day for me. I guess we could talk about New Year's resolution. Rose, anybody in the chat, do you guys have New Year's resolutions for the upcoming year? Do you even do them? Do you care about it? What do you feel? And then I will talk about mine. But I am curious on I'm curious on what you guys have, if you even care about that stuff. Cause Jesus Christ. Did y'all hear that? God. Anyways, my New Year's resolution this year, consistent content for all of next year, which means like keeping up the stream schedule, which I do like. I'm not gonna lie, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday has been working for me. It's just more my sleep schedule that might need to be worked on, because I did wake up pretty late today at like 1:30-ish, and that's when I actually got up. Want to take 3D more seriously and start commercials and stuff. That's a solid goal. I think mine's pretty similar. I wouldn't say taking 3D more seriously, though. I've definitely done it. Sorry, my internet is shit right now because of the rain. I have no idea, to be honest, but sure, What? Did you delete it? Where'd it go? I have no idea, to be honest, but sure, I'd like to hear what you have to say. Oh. Yeah, so 3D, I mean, like, I feel like I've already been taking it seriously, but I definitely want to come up also to hit the gym regularly. That's a solid ass goal, not gonna lie. I think my thing just like completely conked out. Yeah, actually, that's another goal of mine. I do want to hit the gym. I want to be more healthier because I'm constantly in this room doing this, whether it's on stream or not. I'm in here 24/7. So I do want to work out more often. I want to have more consistent content, which again goes with streaming, keeping up the stream schedule, also keeping up YouTube uploads, which I'm planning to do like every 2 weeks. Like every 2 weeks I'm gonna have like a new upload. Probably not this year. I was gonna have the tier list video finished by the end of this year, maybe make that the last video, but I might have that as the start of next year. We'll see. But I want to do that. I also want to have more bigger projects come out more frequently. Like my Cyberpunk videos coming out in February, but then after that I want to also have like more consistent bigger projects, but not too consistent. I don't want it to be like I'm making a big project every month. I think that'll be like too much, and I still want to take my time on them. Considering the Cyberpunk one's going to be like 20 minutes long, I want like at least more than just like 1 or 2 per year. Like I think I only posted my Chainsaw Man video this year. Actually, no, I had my Ava one, but I had made that like a year before this year. So I don't think that really counts. But I just want more consistent. Maybe like at least 3 big projects a year. I think that would be kind of nice. Work on them, like give myself like 4 months per project. Yeah, that's about right. 12 months, 4 months each. Get 3 projects. I think that's pretty solid. And then hoping that the new thing that I'm doing with my friend comes out well. Making sure that like I put a lot of energy and focus into that as well. Because that's going to be on a different channel. Sorry, I was confused. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking doing more 3D. Maybe get better at drawing. Seeing where my uni thing is at, and maybe hit the gym. Hey, that sounds fire as fuck. I just have to Yeah, I gotta stay consistent. Like, I had, like, a lot of spurts of, like, not knowing exactly what I wanted to do this year and, like, switching it up a lot. But next year, I know, like whatever I decide to do the start of next year is what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 years. Because I'm only giving myself, like, this YouTube grind a whole 2 years before I have to start, like, being like, all right, fuck this channel. I'm going to go work for people. Even though I am working for somebody in March, that's besides the fact. I kind of need some money. So I am doing that for March, but I will still be streaming. March is the only month next year that is baseline. Like, I can't do much besides stream. Actually, that's incorrect. I was planning on having 2 videos prepared for March in February, like just normal YouTube videos. Have them prepared in February so that way during March when I have to work for person, it can then get posted in the time frame that I'm going to be gone. Outside of streaming, I will actually, I did have permission. I'm allowed to stream myself editing my client's work. So, sick. And then, yeah, that's kind of my goals. Maybe make, like, an original short film too, because I think after the Cyberpunk video, I might switch from doing anime related stuff to doing my own stuff that has very anime related effects, if that makes sense. For how long have you been doing 3D, mate? I always have to do this. Give me 2 seconds, I'll let you know. I have to find it on my Instagram. Because if we're talking about Blender, not that long. If we're talking about 3D in general, probably since I was 11. Because I used to use Source Filmmaker and make animations on that. And that was before I even did AMVs and stuff. Because I was doing character animation back then. But what is that, 2011? So 10 years almost? No, 12 years. Wait. Oh, shit. No. That's 11 years. 11 years. I'm actually stupid. I don't know math. But when I started, like, taking it seriously... Fuck, where is the edit that I, like, really started doing a lot more 3D? 2018. Around 2018? Around then? So what is that, like 4 years of me, like, really doing more serious 3D work? And probably 2 years in terms of me doing these bigger animations and, like, caring to do more of that. Because I had a client, which is the same client that I'm working for in March, but he wanted this video. I had promised him initially that we were going to do it all in 2D. Changed my mind after we filmed it to do it all in 3D, even though I had no experience doing it, but I'm charismatic enough to weasel my way in through that. So we did the project in 3D. I had to edit 3 videos, all together being like 30, 45 minutes. And I worked on it for 10 months. Making it like my first real time doing character animation and like really trying to do it, especially for a job point of view. And I had to do like 75% of the work on all those videos, but we did hire outside people. That was a little crazy, but that was kind of when I started going a little too hard on 3D stuff. Long story short, a while. But yeah, that's kind of how that's been going. And then I know once I came back from LA, I started going crazy with doing 3D stuff. Like, just only 3D stuff. Trying to use less of After Effects, even though I still use it for some things, but using it less and less. It's getting dark, man. Fuck. Why does it have to get dark at this time? It's only 4 o'clock, bro. Winter, fuck you. Make it sunny. hate using that lamp, man. It looks like shit. Yeah, whatever. I guess with that. So, how you manage to get these clients through YouTube or Insta, or they just come to you? Insta. Insta was my main thing. They came to me. Honestly, Blender greater than AE? Sometimes. I mean, you can do a lot with Blender, but the client thing, most of my clients, so it's kind of weird how it happened, but in kind of more of a unicorn case, I was in college. I had dropped out of college. I was doing AMVs prior to college, and I was already kind of big enough with AMVs. Like, my view ratio was like 10 to 20K average at the time. And most people in the editing community knew me who were also getting client work. And I think one of my friends, Jupe, Jeup, recommended me to Jimmy Zhang, who contacted me like a month after I dropped out of college to work on a video for him and invited me to go to LA and to film the video and like direct it, which was like crazy. First actual job. And then from there, I just made a lot of friends with actual influencers, which was crazy. Like, just people that are like actually famous, and I'm like, oh, this is weird that I'm hanging around these people. And I did that for like 3 months in total. And then from there, I made so many actual influencer friends that my client list built to like kind of crazy. Like, everyone just kind of looked at me as a friend and like helped me out and like gave me jobs for shit. Hooked me up with other people if I ever needed something. So that's kind of why. And I also owe a lot to Jimmy for that experience, just so I can get the people around. Like Reanime. I met Reanime one day. He just came to the apartment and I was like, that's the guy. That's the guy who does the things that I want to do. And then I started working with him because I talked to him a little bit. It's just kind of crazy. But it is definitely a unicorn case. But I guess being friends with people in the editing community helps, because a lot of them, like, if you're like, hey man, I'm looking for work, if you ever have a client that like needs a recommendation, like, send them my way. Guess that's a good way to go about it. Because AMVs can get you there somehow. I wasn't doing anything else before that, so fuck it. Also, my price is pretty high too. I knew from my dad how to sell myself, so like making sure to have like your price point at like a reasonable price and like knowing your worth is very important with clients. That's just a note of thumb for people. Any other questions are dope as fuck, because I am honestly chilling. I don't know if we're gonna edit today. I think I might just do this. Mind sharing how to do that? How to do what specifically? Like what are we talking about? I said a lot of things, so I'm not particularly sure where we landed on doing that. Are you talking about the knowing your worth thing? Like having money? Or like knowing how much to sell yourself for? I suck at pricing? Alright. A good rule of thumb, if you are just starting out, I think a good rule of thumb is like understanding. Like, this is how I did it initially, and then I changed it depending on my skills at first. Because at first, I didn't go by skill. I went by what I needed to live. I assumed like, okay, if I were to move out of my house, which I haven't, obviously, I'm still here. If I moved out of my house and I started paying rent, what would the average rent be? For here, it's like 1.5K a month. And then you also have to add in like all your necessities for the month, right? So like 1.5K food, and then savings, because I also included savings at that point, right? So then I'm like, let's say the total is like 2K for the month. I basically would just say like 2K for a month worth of editing, right? Like just 2K. That way it's stated you get cheaper prices if you work with me only for a week, but then it's like I divide 2K by 4, which is then, what is that, 500 a week. If you're then used to that and you kind of start seeing your worth in terms of like, okay, I'm this skilled at doing something, you start upping your price, if that makes sense. So like currently I don't really like sharing my price, but it's like almost 10K a month, which is why I do not work most of the time. At least in terms of my VFX stuff, because I mainly get hired for VFX, not 3D. Unless sometimes it involves 3D, but I at least have the knowledge to do it for VFX and things like that. But I did up it to like 10K because a lot of my influencer friends were like, hey man, like I'm your homie. Normally I would want people to be priced pretty low, but you deserve to be priced pretty high. And I was like, what's a good estimate? And they're like, do like 10K. And I was like, okay. Yo, what's good? But yeah, that's kind of the general pricing guidelines. I think, bro, have you seen like that old Batman placement in the new one by Quarter Digital? That old Oh wait, are you talking about the one where they replaced Batman with the old Batman? Oh yeah, you are. Okay. Yeah, that was sick. Fenner is probably their like golden goose on their team, I swear. He's like a god with Nuke. Which, by the way, what Fenner does is what we do in After Effects. Like, that's actually my job. Like, what Fenner does is what I get hired to do on a lot of projects. Is a lot of comp work and, like, hey, I need to add energy to my guy and make him look anime and, like, retime him so it looks anime-ish. I get hired for that a lot. Also, if you have, like, good clients that, like, work with you a lot, it is very good to give them discounts. I've known that. Like, it's kind of like a homie discount. You know what I mean? Like, Jimmy gets, like, pretty much maxed out homie discounts for stuff. Whereas, like, other people that I met tend to get, like, the full brunt of the money system thing there. Wow. Oh god, I am so chilling today. I'm happy everyone's here, because I do like chatting shit with the homies. It almost feels like being on a Discord call, but it feels very one-way Discord call. Azaro liked Avatar 2? Gross. I'm gonna text him about that later. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know if there's any other confusion in terms of client work. I know I'm definitely going to be going over it a lot when the stream comes out for me working with Jimmy in March. When those streams starts, I'll be talking about it a lot. Bruh, I'm just stuck with Fiverr clients, LOL, and sometimes AMV edits for anime rappers. Have you ever worked for Contrast? I did an edit to that. I wouldn't use Fiverr. That's my only thing. Definitely do not use Fiverr. And if you're like friends with anybody in the AMV or like in the AMV community, just ask them because a lot of them have bigger clients than like what you would get through Fiverr. And I guess like it's hard because if you brand yourself as just AMVs, you're gonna get AMV like work. Like you're gonna get intros, outros, motion graphics, music videos, things like that. Like that's where you're gonna be limited to. So like unless you want to start doing something else, you need to basically rebrand yourself to doing something else. Like most of my videos are straight up the things that I want to do: short film, VFX, 3D animation. Like that's the type of shit that I want to be on. I don't want to be on like the normal grind of stuff. My cat is scratching at my door. I cannot let them in. They tend to bother me a lot. Too much. Okay, I'm letting him in. He hears me. He just meowed at me, so sad. What do you think this is? I think the wind is scaring him a little bit. I don't mind letting them in. It's the first time on stream I really let the cats in. Come on. Come on, Sokka. He's already ready. Alright. But yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it. Appa! Whatever. I don't think he hears me. Look at let Appa in too. Yeah, it's very windy and kind of scary outside. So I think they're kind of freaking out a little bit. How much time it takes to make high quality 1 minute 3D animated video? Got the avatar names for his pets. Holy cultured. Hell yeah. But they're kind of like their cat, or they're kind of like their characters. Like, he's an annoying but like dependable guy. Appa is like sweet with like a belly rolls over and you pet it. He's cute. He just slouches all day. So they're similar. How much does it take to make high quality 1 minute 3D animated video? It depends on what you're doing, I guess. Like, if you're doing, like, a dialogue scene, probably less time than it would take if you're doing, like, a full-on action scene. It's kind of a, like, I can't answer that question. Roughly a week, if you're fast enough. Because some people it would take, like, a month. Some people it takes, like, a year to do 1 minute, so like it's kind of all dependent on skill set. For me, it usually takes like probably a week if I like really gave a shit enough to try day in day out. Because sometimes I don't do that unless it's for like my Cyberpunk video, which takes 4 months to make anyways. What's up? Learning Blender, and I just did the CGF asterisk sword tutorial. 'Twas fun. I don't know what tutorial that is. What do you do? Is it like energy sword, like a trail effect? Or are you learning how to model a sword? Excalibur one? You're asking me like I know what any of these are. These do not. I don't want him ripping my chair. This is why I don't let him in here all the time. Look at him. He seriously wants to leave. It's like a fiery sword in a rock in a cave. Ah, okay. Buddy, you're on my arm. How am I supposed to move? How am I supposed to move with that? Yeah, it's Excalibur. But I'm trying to make like cities and stuff, so I don't know where to go from here. Ian Hubert is a good way. He kind of teaches you how to do you know Xsense personally? Yeah, he's actually helping me with Cyberpunk. I currently sent him a model of Atom Smasher because I needed help with some of the weight painting stuff, and he's gonna take a look at it for me. He worked with me on the Jimmy Zhang project when I was out in LA. So like we tend to text every so often, but he's usually pretty busy, so I don't text him all the time for random shit. But the city stuff, you should look at Ian Hubert. He teaches like you can go to like textures.com, get like a texture of like the front face of a building, and then learn how to like apply that texture to like a cube, and then like extrude certain details to give the illusion of a building when it's really like a low poly building. I don't know, it's a good way to do cities. Then in terms of like scattering a bunch of buildings across, there's ways of doing that, like with geonodes or like hair particles, but just look it up. Look up how to make a city and stuff in Blender. That's how I would have looked it up when I was when I was starting out, I should say, not younger. I'm only 22. Hi, buddy. How much time it takes to make video like Xsense? Xsense doesn't... It probably... If I'm being real, if I were to like sit down, do a video like Xsense, it would probably take me like a week. Deadass. But that's mainly because he incorporates AMV clips and he has like maybe like max like 3 to 5 actual CG stuff in it. And it's not that hard to make a CG scene. I think the reason why it takes Xsense so long is because he has a lot of stuff going on IRL that he can't like fully commit to like one video per time. Or like one thing for like an extended period of time. It would not take that long though. I think as long as it takes him. Plus we've used similar effects. We trade around like ideas for certain things. So like I know how he makes his videos, and I know it's not that much of a time consuming process. It's more of him being like nitpicking a lot of aspects, which is completely fine with 3D. So if you're like me, I don't nitpick a lot, but if you're like him, he tends to nitpick like a lot. But I think he has to because of his like presence online. Like I've never seen someone who makes AMVs like him get like millions of views on YouTube. And then I'll like scroll on Instagram and then I'll just see like a reel that's like he didn't post it. It's like some random like one of those like anime inspirational accounts, and they're saying some inspirational quote, and there's just a clip of like that Xsense made in it. And I'm like, okay. Like that's just there. It's really funny. I actually saved one. That's kind of funny that I just said that. I did save one because I was going to send it to him and be like, bro, this is fucking hilarious that people just repost these. I hope I can play it on here because my... Can you see that? Kinda? That's like his clip, but there's like inspirational quotes on it. It might be better if I tilt it a little bit. Just a little... It's like his clip of Aaron in the ocean looking out. That shit's so funny. Xsense is a god, though. I do like him a lot. Yeah, got it. I've only had that happen to me once. And then I commented on it. I was like, someone reposted my hero edit that I did a long time ago with like these fan animations are getting crazy as like the thing on there, and I was like, bro, I've never thought I would see my edit as that. Your Chainsaw Man video is dope. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I was so hyped to see that. I was like, bro, I've never thought I would see my video like this. And then and then he deleted it because I bet he thought I was gonna like copyright him or something. I was happy. And then it was gone, and then no one did it again. And I was like, fuck. It was so cool for a minute. Yeah, I do like the Chainsaw Man video. It didn't come out exactly as I'd hoped it would, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it could have been way better, but that's where the next project comes in, you know? I'm planning on putting more time and effort into Cyberpunk and then doing that. And then hopefully, you know, doing better from there. This cat is adorable sometimes. I'm surprised he's just laying here, because normally he fucks around in my room, but I think he's actually a little scared because of the wind. Which this one's usually not, it's the other one. I'm surprised he's not in here either, because I have the door open. Oh, was that a personal project or a client project? That was a personal project. I haven't done client work in over a year because I saved up enough. I am kind of going broke right now, which is why I'm doing a thing in March. But any of those types of things are, if they go up on my channel, they are personal projects. So, or my YouTube. If they go up on my YouTube, it's a personal project. And I will continue to be doing personal projects for the next 2 years. And if YouTube works, then we keep doing it. And if not, I go back to just solely doing... Are you really kicking me off? I'll keep doing just client work after that. Boy, yeah. I had like opened up Blender like not that long ago. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything in here. You think I should start client work in your opinion with my level of stuff? Maybe After Effects wise, yeah. I think you need to work a little bit with the 3D if you're trying to do that. Because it's almost too much going on in a scene. As much as I think it looks good from an editing point of view, it's a little too much for like a client to like want. So you would have to like kind of maybe slightly calm it down and like make it more tame for like a regular person to watch. But in my opinion, with your skill, yeah, because you do know what you're doing. That's the thing. I just think you maybe put too much into one thing, if that even makes sense. Like too many effects in one clip to make something. It's like just use like some and keep it relatively simple. Try something like JLex Rosa anime live action. I mean, he does follow me on Insta. I text him a little, why don't you do some stuff like JLex Rosa? It might blow up on your account. I don't. He follows me. I talk to him all the time about like random shit that I should be doing, but I don't want to do I don't want to do specifically what he does, because live action is so boring. I want to do 3D, and I'm a big fan of 3D animation. And like what he does, he doesn't use like character animation. He puts himself there. stylistically, I wouldn't mind getting to the same level, but 3D animation wise, I would want to change the idea of it not just being him. Also, we have different goals. I'm not trying to do anime stuff. Fuck off. Fuck off. How do I block this? I can't block it on here, man. What the fuck? Stop! Please do not click any of this person's link. I don't know what the fuck. Why do I get bots, bro? Just to blow up your account, then do whatever. What are your favorite 3D movies? I don't really have any, I'm gonna be honest. But just to blow up my account, then do whatever. That's boring. That's not really a challenge, is it? Like, I could spend 1 month creating something exactly like how JLX does it, but there are like 5 copycats of him. It's not fun. Originally, it was fun when I like first saw him. I was like, ooh, maybe. But then I was like, nah. I'm like, this is kind of boring. I don't really like having to take the time to record myself. It's not fun. It has to be fun to a degree. Alpha, where'd you go? You like came in here for like 2 seconds. Alright, whatever. Try making animation like Riot Games songs. That is what I like to hear. That's the type of stuff I do want to make. Okay, you know what? You did say, what's my favorite 3D movies? I would say Arcane. Because that is like the style and the concepts to where I do want to go in the future. Like stylistic 3D animation, but for like my own original short films. Because like my goal in life is to do movies, TV shows, stuff like that, but of my own. Like be a director, make my own movies and stuff. Which is why after Cyberpunk, I might be stopping anime stuff to do my own. So we'll see. Yeah, now he's fucking around. I gotta get him out. Fucking around too much. But yeah, the Riot Games songs are kind of like where it's at in terms of where I want to be. JLX is cool, though. I do text him every so often to figure out like if I should be doing something else or I don't know. But I text him about getting advice and shit and trying to learn like how he does his things and vice versa. Which, by the way, he might be coming on for some content in the future, but I cannot promise anything. I just have to talk to him a bit. Have you seen the KDA More song? Yeah. All the KDA stuff with Riot. I can't watch it on stream though, because I will get fucked hard on here. So I don't want this to get blocked in the future. I want people to still be able to watch the VODs if they feel like it. They have like a ... on my thing, but they don't let me like delete stuff on here. I can probably do it on my phone. Alright, I fix it. Do you guys have any like fun 3D animation movies that you like? Outside of, I guess, the KDA stuff? What are your earning sources right now? Nothing. Currently, nada. Zero. Nada. It was only client work. I just saved a lot. Like last year, which is why I was able to do so much this year, but it has dwindled down a lot, and I also don't really need to make money at the moment for the next 2 years. which is why I'm giving YouTube a shot. Also, I have a couple people subscribed to my Patreon, so I guess that counts. How much you made last year? Last year, nothing. It was the year before. Like, last year was hard, but the year before I had made... I'm trying to figure out if I should give the exact amount or if I should allude to it. See, the thing is, it's not a whole lot of money. Approx amount. It's not a whole lot of money. It was just like, I live at my parents' house still, and I'm allowed to stay here for a little while longer, and I don't have any bills to pay. So for me, it's a lot of money, but I did spend a lot of it on editing equipment and like putting it back into what I'm doing now. Besides my computer, so I'm a little stupid. So approximate I cannot fucking say the word. It's around 10 to 40 K. 10 to 40. It's not a whole lot, but it's enough that I was able to like get equipment, stuff like my mocap suit, which by itself was $4,000. A lot of stuff that I knew I needed for editing, I pretty much invested it right back into. And now currently, I am broke. So it's why I'm working again in March. But after that, I should be good to chill for a while. And I'm planning on investing that, not into editing, because I actually have everything I need. But I plan on investing it into, like, just like actual investments. Whether I start doing real estate or stocks, but like actually good stocks, not like stupid crypto shit that you just said. No. I'm not investing it in crypto. Maybe. If crypto's good at the time, maybe, but like I have to look into it, and I also might hire an editor for this channel because I need one bad. I cannot edit these videos and also work on big projects. It's like half impossible. But I do it anyways. I just don't sleep. No sleep. But yeah. Oh shit. I don't like how this is set. My OCD just kicked in hard. Why is it doing that? Alright, whatever. It's not that important. What type of editor you need? I need like a YouTube editor. Like people who can edit like streams down to like YouTube length videos, or what's a better example? Like if I record a specific video for the channel that might not be streamed, then I need it for that. Did you use your suit for any project? So I got the suit the day after I posted my Chainsaw Man video. I was very annoyed, so I didn't get to use it for that. But recently, if you're on my Instagram, I used it for the Halloween video. I used it for the Ava video. So like the actual Ava thing, I used that. I'm using it entirely, almost entirely, for the Cyberpunk video. Pretty much anything recently that I posted on my Instagram outside of the Chainsaw Man thing was all the mocap suit, I think, right? Unless it was just a picture, then yeah, it's not that, but Yeah, anything that has a character after Chainsaw Man, I used it for. I'm using it in the Blue Lock thing that I'm going to be posting next week, which I can't. It sucks. I can't record mocap stuff on stream because it works with Wi-Fi, so I can't do it on here, which sucks dick because it glitched out last time I tried to do it on stream, and then my stream kept closing. It was not fun to set up. But yeah, that's like the that's what's been going on. But yeah. Oh, and then back on the type of editor I need. If you ever watch like CDawg VA, favorite anime. Ooh. I'm gonna skip that last point because it doesn't really matter that much. I pretty much already explained it. But my favorite anime. What's a good anime that I really liked? Fuck. Are we talking about all time? Because that's hard. Maybe One Punch Man. Mob Psycho probably. Actually, Mob Psycho definitely is up there. I cried at the ending a couple days ago. Like, I bawled at like 5 sections in it. Just name a few. Okay, yeah. So Mob Psycho, One Punch Man, Cyberpunk is okay. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Chainsaw Man is 100% gonna be there. Jujutsu Kaisen. I fucking hate Demon Slayer. I don't think it's a good show. It's animated well, but it's a shit show. These are all... I have recency bias to a lot of these things. Death Note's pretty much up there. AOT. Yeah, AOT's 100% up there. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. Thank you for that. Summer Wars. I have a nostalgic thing for that movie. I don't know why. I hate all of the big three. My Hero Academia was really good for a time, and I'm still watching it, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Spy X Family, that's really good. I don't know if there's any other ones that I care about. One Piece is good. I'm still catching up to that. I'm on like episode 690 something, I forget. But I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. Nor do I care. Because honestly, it's boring as fuck for like half of it. And there's only like some moments that I actually give a shit about. And like, I don't know if it's a great anime. World building good. Rest suck. Have you seen Steins Gate? No. Actually, I really should check out Steins Gate. I don't know if it's... I've never seen it. Have I tried any AI things? Yes, all the time. All the time. I used Midjourney when it like first got out. I had the beta for it, or the invite only link for that, so I was using that for a while. I'm really into Stable Diffusion to do like what's it called? You know those like video input things? Show some works. I mean, there's a lot on my Instagram actually. I did a thing with I mean, in my Blender file right now, like my Blender that I have, there's Dream AI, which it makes textures for you, and that's currently what I use it the most on. But if I go to my actual Instagram, so this was like my first attempt at like generating textures at through Midjourney. So like wood with eyes, metal, galaxy thing, I don't really know. And then this was entirely, all the textures in here, including these posters and signs, were made in Midjourney, including this backdrop. So like this was a big thing. All the wood, all the textures and stuff. This is another one that I did a while ago. Backdrop, grass, well not the grass, but the ground and rock texture, and the backdrop for this is AI. This, which probably most people don't know, but I'm gonna get to a point where it's slightly bright. This wallpaper is dream texture. Outside of the stain look, I added that in afterwards. But the wallpaper on this is AI. So, that's what that was. But I usually use it for textures. I don't use it for what most people use it for. What's a good... I do use it now, though, to apply it over, like, footage of myself. Or, like, 3D work. I haven't done a whole lot of it, though, that I can show off. Because I don't think I saved any of it. But yeah, that's something that I do plan on doing. But that's like the main thing, AI-wise, that I do. Actually, there's a... I have an emote in chat. If you have better TTV, you might be able to see it, but it doesn't show up on the actual stream. But it's called AI Chatter, and if you type it in, it's like an AI picture of myself that looks like the Giga Chat emote. I don't know why, but it's really funny for me. Every single time I see it, I'm just like, yeah. I use one of those shit that like app that everyone hates nowadays, cause they're like, it steals artwork. And then I'm like, how you didn't know AI did this? You stupid. The fuck you just finding out about this? It's been like 2 years. Dumbass. That's on them. But yeah, that's like the most. I don't use it all the time, though. I do tend to either procedurally make my textures or download PBR. Yeah. It's stupid, man. This AI talk. It sucks, though. I can only... If I, hold up, let me open up chat over here. But if I do type it here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it will just come up as words on my stream and on here. I'm trying to figure out how I can get better TTV to show up on, like, on my screen, over here. I'm getting used to this pointing thing. It's kind of weird. One day, though, you know what I'm gonna do? Eventually, if I figure out the internet situation to actually, like, I might have to text, like, Rococo, like, the actual studio, the people that make the mocap suit, but I gotta ask them if it's possible for me to live stream with the suit, because I really want to do live mocapping on stream. Oh yeah, see? It only comes up as a word. I want the emote. It's fun. I have, like, all the emotes on there right now, or, like, all the good ones. I still need to add more. Abstract, I just got your message. Hold up. You could kinda. I don't think you're gonna, like, here's the thing. Simulation nodes in general, ArtStation artists doing protests against AI generate art. What's your thought? I don't care. That's the thing. I think, by the way, with your animation that you just, or not you, sorry, Abstract sent me this animation. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't think you can do simulations like that in Blender easily. As easily, I should say, as Cinema 4D. So that's the only thing. But yeah, the AI art thing, I don't care. I use it for when I want to use it. I think it's stupid to use it if all you're doing is generating an image, posting it on your Instagram, and calling it a day. I think that's a little dumb. I think it's even worse if you're selling it, because you didn't make it, so what's the point of selling it? But I see AI as more of a tool. So for me, like if I'm going to texture some object in my 3D scene and I can't find the correct texture for it, because all the textures I find are from the internet, unless I'm doing them procedurally. So if I'm doing it like that, then I don't see the difference between me going on Google to find the actual texture that I need versus typing in Dream AI, make a texture of this, and then it generating that texture for me. That's how I see it. For 3D artists, it's more used as a tool than I think what people are complaining about it as, if that makes sense. Like, people are selling AI prompts arts. Yeah, that's the annoying thing about it. I don't care, though. It's not my problem. Nor do I care. I mean, my goal at the end of the day is to be a director, to make movies and stuff. And if eventually it became to the point where I don't even have to make the video myself, I would be happy. I don't care. So, it's kind of on them, you know? It's kind of hard to complain about something that you have no control over. And if you actually cared enough, you would probably go to, like, Senate or, like, your government or something to be like, hey, stop these guys, arrest them, they're stealing my art. What type of movie you want to make? All kinds. Romance, comedy, action. I like the idea of, like, an Arcane-like movie where it's, like, very Western written, but anime feel. Like, it has a super huge anime feel to it. Like, in terms of the action and stuff, I really want it to feel like anime. Comedy-wise, I want it to feel like good comedy, because anime comedy is just absolute garbage. So, it's kind of random. I wanted to learn just one software and master it, but turns out none is perfect, so you have to learn, like, 3 to plus softwares plus composition ones. Yes, that is true. I mean, you can. Currently, I only use Blender. I have third-party softwares for, like, explosion simulations. So, like, Emergen does explosions for me. That's kind of the thing. I use After Effects for composition, though technically you could do composition in Blender. It is just very hard, and I prefer Blender. I mean, I prefer After Effects. And then I use, like DaVinci Resolve to edit together my videos. It just depends on what you're trying to do, man. But a lot of them aren't perfect, so you do have to switch. And it's true. But that just means that, like, if, like, let's say you open up Cinema 4D, right? And you know that Cinema 4D is going to handle doing this one specific task better than Blender can, then you only have to open up Cinema 4D for that thing. And you only have to learn that one thing. You just kind of have to look at it like a puzzle. You don't have to learn Cinema 4D all the way through if it's only good for certain things. Same with Blender. You know what I mean? So, kind of do it for what you need to do. And that's about it. But yeah, I really want to do anime movies. Not like actual anime. Like, I don't want to be the guy that has to make a Naruto live action good. That does not sound fun. Or a Naruto CGI movie look good. That does not sound fun. I'm going to do my own stuff. Written the way that I want. It's going to have action. It's going to have drama. It's going to be sad. It's going to be filled with comedy. It's going to be mixed. Maybe horror themed a little bit. Mixtures of everything. I have a lot of ideas and stuff I've written in my free time. I have like 20 short film ideas and about 5 full movie / TV show ideas that I have stored, but I haven't started on any of them because I'm scared. Are you writing any movies? Yeah. Perfect timing. I just said that. But yeah, I am writing some. It's just that they're not I'm doing all this other stuff first to be better as a 3D artist, because I want to get to the point where I can actually do it well. And once I get there, then I'll be happy and I'll just do it.
I also have friends that have contacts with Netflix, so eventually we might get to the point where I do write a movie, and instead of just making it outright, I will just try to pitch it to Netflix and see if they want to hire a studio for it, and I can just direct it, because that might be fun. Though I would prefer being the first person to make a Netflix movie by being the only animator, sound designer, and everything in that movie. And Netflix just has to give me money to pay me back for making it. And I just give them a final product. That would be fire. That's a goal one day. I want to be the first, because that hasn't been done. And that's what I find fun, is being like kind of new first to doing something. Which is why the JLEX stuff doesn't interest me. Because it's already been done. So, why do it? Favorite soundtracks? I'm gonna be honest. I fucking love the constant questions because I didn't know what I was gonna do this stream. I'm gonna be honest. So this is perfect. I love the questions. Favorite soundtrack? Fuck. I'm not a big sound guy. I like music. Maybe Arcane. I think Arcane just has a good soundtrack overall. Cyberpunk is okay with their soundtrack, but I definitely don't have a favorite one. It's kind of hard to pick because like sometimes the anime opening is the only good. Ooh. All right, soundtrack wise, probably Arcane. I like every single song that came with Arcane. If we're talking about sound effects, Fire Force. Fire Force is like OP fucking everything. Soundtracks that makes you hype. Then yeah, probably Arcane. And then there's some like anime intros that I like that are pretty hype. Actual movies though, I haven't watched a regular fucking movie in a while. So I wouldn't know. Maybe any of the old movies that used to use like those like 80s rock music, like Eye of the Tiger type of shit, and they would use it in the movie like that. I don't know why that hypes me up so much, like having like an old school song like that in a movie. It's just fire. Megamind did that quite a bit. But yeah, definitely Arcane. I think Arcane hypes me up the most. My favorite are AOT soundtracks. Yeah, I like season 1 AOT soundtracks. They were very sad, but they had all those English songs that were like so good. I used to listen to those every single day when I was in middle school, man. It's hard to believe that I'm 22 now and AOT came out when I was like 13. Like, what the fuck? Finish the show, Mappa. I'ma come down to Japan and fuck your shit. Ashes on, bro. You know the songs. Come on, son. That is the song. Those are the songs. That whole fucking. Damn, man. Nah, AO2's pretty fire though. I just think the newer stuff's a little bit boring, but they had the moments in season 1, season 2. People be dying, and then they just be like, I'm crying, missing my lover. I don't have the power. Oh, my dun, 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 dun. Oh, and then it would just beat drop. Bro, come on. It's just so good. So good. Oh my god. That's throwing me back like super hard for some of that. Do you watch anime in sub or dub? Definitely sub. Well, it's not even a thing. Like, I usually just watch it in sub because I prefer it. Dubs aren't that bad. Sometimes I watch them. If, like, I'm watching with a friend who can't watch in sub, then it's like, alright, I guess we'll watch it in dub. Why not? I don't have a huge preference. There's just some times where they're just... They need to fix the way that these characters are acting, in my opinion. Like, they just need to act differently. They can't act like as if they're trying to be anime characters. It's like, just act like you speak English and stop being like weird about it. Just talk normal. It would probably come off way better. Like, in my opinion, the Naruto dub, best dub Ever. All the old school ones, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach. Yeah, those three mainly. They have the best dubs. But like they just sound like they're normal acting. Like it doesn't feel super high octane anime. That's my opinion. I don't know. But I do appreciate subs. Mainly because I am going to try to learn Japanese a little bit eventually, so that way I can visit Japan in the next couple of years, which is a goal. What is... God damn, the wind is crazy right now. What is the coolest anime character according to you? Fuck. Coolest? Shinji and Fire Force, maybe. I just like that, like, devil smile fucking thing. He's cold, man. I love anime characters who are supposed to be good guys that come in cold looking like demons. I don't know why. It fucks, it hits a different, like, nerve, I guess, or emotion in me that I'm like, ooh. Anybody who can be that cold, just coming in, fucking blowing some people up, that's fire. I don't know. But yeah, definitely Shinji Fire Force. I like him a lot. I know nobody ever heard about the anime or the character, but yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Technolize. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Actually, I'm gonna look that up. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. I've seen pictures of him. I feel like I've seen animations. I could probably see this character being good. What are your crying moments in anime? There's not a lot, I'm gonna be honest. Usually just a character going OP over the top, you know, like pulling through last minute tends to make me cry, especially if they have a good song accompanying it. It's rare. I cried like a couple days ago to the last episode of Mob Psycho, and I don't want to spoil it, but there were a lot of moments that just like people coming in that like you didn't know were gonna show up, and they showed up. The fact that the show was ending after so many years, there's a lot of like moments like that I think was like, damn, all right, I'm crying to this shit. But yeah, crying is rare. I tend to not cry as much. Makia de Maki, bro, that shit was tense. Rose, you be watching anime, bro. Like, I don't even know half of these. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't watch a lot of sad stuff. I'm trying to think. Maybe something came up. That one scene in One Piece, which I feel like it's okay to spoil One Piece even if you haven't caught up. I don't know why. With wow, what is her name? Black hair ninja girl, Robin. Robin was in like the tower and was like, I want to be saved or something like this, or I want to live. Bro, I broke down. The build up to that, ooh. There's a few scenes, just rare. Bro, all that shit I watch, like no one knows that it exists, and I've never watched all the new animes, and I've never. You gotta start, man. Are you watching Chainsaw Man? Like, what's up? You gotta watch Chainsaw Man, at least. At least. It's the down bad of down bad shows, and I'm not even down bad, so it creeps me out a little bit. Like, Makima is not that great, guys. I don't want a demi mama stepping on me. Nah? What do you mean? What do you mean? You gotta nah. Watch it, son. It's so good. Actually, I can't really cap. It's like okay. Story-wise, it's okay. But I like it. I don't know why. I think it's the animation that I'm really staying for. Like all the new stuff that I haven't seen before. I'm like, ooh, they did this in anime. I'm like, eh. It's even worse. I've never watched MHA, One Piece, Promised Neverland, or any of those. I don't blame you. MHA sucks. One Piece sucks. Promised Neverland sucked after season 2. It's like, I mean, like, I don't know. Hey, man, it's fine. If you don't want to watch them, you don't have to, but you should. Just give them a chance. Just watch an episode and then see if you like it. But also, it's cool that you know, like, other animes, too. Because it's like, ooh, deep cuts. Deep cuts in the anime community that I obviously, I'm not going to fucking know about. There was a time where I was editing more 10 to old philosophical related shit. Well, yeah. Nah, that makes sense. You know, there was a time back when I did AMVs that I did not watch a single... There were some shows that I had edited that I had never watched in my life. I just knew that they would be good for AMVs. Like, Silent Voice, I never watched initially when I did that. You watch JJK? Yeah, JJK is good. It's just fun. I wouldn't say it's a great story, but that show is fun. I think it has a better story than Demon Slayer, but I don't really care. Demon Slayer just kind of sucks in my opinion. I got bored of it like halfway through, and I just liked the animation, and I stayed for that. I was like, alright. Not emotionally attached to any of these guys. I want to make money with motion graphics in future. Give me some tips. Just talk to... You could cold call, and by cold call I mean like DM people that you want to work for. See if they want to hire you and do a lot of that, like a lot of it, like text fucking thousands of people type shit. If that doesn't work, which you'll most likely get a few hits with that, but another way that worked for me is like if you're really active in the editing community and you have like editing friends that you at least know about, that you text at least about editing too. If you ever ask them like, hey, you know, like let's say I'm bad with my English speaking skills. No, it's all good. You've been fine this whole time. Don't worry. You could always just translate it. I think people are fine with that. Just have like a set script that you just send to people. Like that's easy. Like, hey, I want to work for you. I know that you do this. If you ever need somebody, let me know. Type shit. But if you're friends with editing people, like let's say like someone was friends with me and they're like, hey man, I need work. Do you know anybody that needs an editor? I can then maybe ask around the clients that I have. And obviously this is good to ask people that have clients themselves. They can then send referrals. Be like I did this for a friend of mine who does title sequences with Reanime. I was like, hey man, my friend does title sequences. If you ever need somebody that does like a title sequence for your thing, here's this thing, blah blah blah, and then it'll show. I can type well but can't really speak with native speaker. By the way, I'm from India. Yeah, no, that's fine. Every single person in this chat is not... I don't think first language is English. I'm gonna be honest. But you don't have to... Like, if you can type well, that's all you need. Most of these guys will not call you. For freelance work, at least. If you're gonna work for a studio, I don't know how that's gonna be. I don't have experience with that. Don't ask me. But if you're doing freelance, 90% of the time, they're going to text you. So, as long as you're good with that, you'll be fine. I tend to call some of my clients, but I'm also friends with a lot of them, so it's kind of like that. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. But yeah, you'll be good. Text is fine. Just text. But there's sometimes where I do call my clients, but I am kind of close friends with some of them. So I do not mind being texty about it. Ugh. I might have to end stream soon. I'll probably end in like 15 minutes. Cap it at 2 hours. So maybe like a final round of questions and stuff, because apparently this turned into a Q&A. But I have to help somebody with something, so I will have to get off stream soon. Oh my god. I'm so fucking tired, man. You want to know about my journey? That is a broad as fuck question, man. I can try. I was 11. Alright, I'm gonna try and run this down super quick. I was 11. I watched Quarter, Digital, Freddie W, Film Riot, Indie Mogul, the big four in filmmaking YouTube era. Watched them, made a YouTube channel that I will never talk about or show unless you're a close friend of mine. Made that channel, made short films and stuff. Eventually went to middle school, made like a Naruto live action thing on a different channel that was originally JRB related. That's how I came up with the name. During that, I met a friend that showed me what AMVs were. I then got into AMVs, met a lot of people, which then they gave me After Effects. So then I learned After Effects and got really good with it and did the whole AMV thing. And then eventually got here. And what's your age, by the way? I am 22. So it's been 11 years since like conception. It's been 11 years of conception to be here. But yeah, I mean, it's not as basic as that, but it's kind of basic. I don't know how to do soccer, man. How am I supposed to mocap this shit? I don't know how to do soccer. Football, sorry. I know most people here don't call it soccer. But yeah, I'm also starving. I have to order food, apparently. Another thing that I gotta do. But I'm starving. I haven't eaten yet today. I like woke up 1:30. I've been streaming till 5. I have not eaten since I woke up. Or since yesterday. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Where are you from? The U.S. From the U.S., baby. New England. One of the states over there. I'm gonna look at food. What should I get? I'm gonna list some options, and you guys have to let me know what I get, because I'm fucking starving right now. Popeyes. Fried chicken. Fire. Potential option. Chili's. Does anybody know what Chili's is? It's great. Burgers and shit. Chick-fil-A. Wendy's. Smash Burger. Smash Burger. Oh my god. I don't know what I want, man. I'm starving right now. I might get Popeyes. I kind of really want chicken. Yeah, chicken's kind of the vibe right now. I'm gonna get some fried ass chicken. How long does it take to get here? There's a part of me, I cannot order food when I'm hungry because I'm looking at this 12-piece signature chicken family meal, which is like $40, and it has 12 pieces of fried chicken, like legs, breasts, thigh, like all the pieces. and I want it. And I can't eat it all, and I know I can't. But I don't want to accidentally get like a 4-piece and then be hungry later. This is fucked. I'm fucked. I'm just gonna change the Coke to a Sprite. I get Fanta Orange. Something like that. Alright. Classic, so basically no spice or spicy. I think this is the deciding factor. I kind of want spicy, but I also don't want to sweat. Share some food with me. I got you, man. I'll send it over. I'm so hungry, man. I don't know if I should get spicy. It's so much better than the classic, but like I like kind of don't want to deal with like grease sweats. I get grease sweats when I eat spicy stuff, especially fried chicken. We'll do grease. Fuck it, we're gonna go spicy. It's like $13. Oh yeah, and their homestyle mac and cheese. Yes, mac and cheese. I haven't had Popeyes in so long, man. I am dying for this. Do you hear that? It's super windy out. Alright. I placed my order. Happy. Also, let's play. Alright, I ordered it. It's gonna be here in like an hour. I'm annoyed. That's fine. Hold up. We're gonna play a song. We're gonna play a Christmas themed song by my boy Khan before we go, and then I'm ending this. There's an ad. Give it a sec. There's another. Fuck off with the ads, bro. I just want to end stream on a good note. Here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna turn off my mic.
I got no manners, Hannah Montana. I'm fucking these hoes, feel like I'm Santa. Let's shot at your throat, go, she flashing on camera. And feel like it, no, she get hit when she stand up. You know that I'm cold, ice, coldest night. Poke 'em, knife, it's on sight. Send a chain on me, I'm icy. Shot on his mom's hand, white feet. Leaving with his boots and a white tee. Me take a L, unlikely. Goofy, yo man's woozy, not that. Kooky, he start hearing tones, loony. Yeah, she tryna groove, bustin' the cool, devilish moves, Lucy. I keep it cool, how can I lose? I make it ooze, juicy. What? I make it live. I got a party on deck, little shawty got ass, I high five. Decking the halls and dressing my balls, she's still on my 9 lives. Wherever I'm at, they running it down.
I can't. I don't know who that is. I at least know Khan. Khan won't copyright strike me. I've already asked him. I'm like, hey man, can I use your song in your songs in my videos? He's like, yeah. I'm like, bet. So, at least know I won't get fucked over by him. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm starving. My food's gonna get here in like an hour, and I have to help somebody with something. So, I gotta go. I love you guys. This was fun. I appreciate people coming by, even though I really didn't do anything today. This is like probably the first full cam stream I've ever done, and just didn't edit the entire time. It's a little different, but it's cool. I kind of prefer doing stuff like this. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go. Peace. Yeah. I'm gonna go watch a show or something. Probably. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever other holiday happens to be around this time, I actually do not know. I only know about Hanukkah and Christmas. So whatever you celebrate it. Do it fun. Do it better than me and all that stuff. I guess I'll mention it because I tend to mention it almost at the end of every stream. I do have a Patreon in the description for people to just support me. Probably subscribe if you can. The Patreon is mainly a way to just support me, but I also upload like project files and stuff. Like my Chainsaw Man models are all on, everything from Chainsaw Man, the video that I made, is on there. So you can download those things and whatever else I make for like $10 a month or $5 if you just want to support. Either way, I have to mention it. I shouldn't, but I have to. So I'm going to go because I am hungry and I got to help. So peace, Merry Christmas, all that stuff. Bye.